Greetings, empowered souls. It's Shelly being the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. I was about to say happy August. It's not August just yet, but I am here to give you guys your August 2025 divine messages. And this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Scorpio Collective. Scorpio, I hope all is well. I hope you guys have been having a great summer so far. So I am tapping into your energy as a collective to see what strongest energies that you guys will be facing for August 2025 and some other messages that you guys need to hear for your greatest and highest good. Okay, so Scorpio, let's get your reading on the road here. As always, I like to tell you guys that the messages, of course, won't be for every Scorpio. More than likely, though, if you clicked onto my channel, there is a message here for you for your greatest and highest good that you need to hear at this time. So please do stick around if you can. And if you are still here, Scorpio, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like button, please, and thank you. It does the channel so much good when we have likes and just even commentary. So that helps me keep the channel in the algorithm so the rest of the collective can hear the messages as well. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and click that notification bell. All right, Scorpio, let's check in to see what your strongest energies so far are going to be for August 2025. If you guys also need a personal reading from me, my contact information is below in the description area. All right. Holy Divine Spirit, what are the strongest energies for Scorpio Collective August 2025? Please and thank you. What are the strongest energies for Scorpio Collective? I'll get that in a second, guys. What are the strongest energies for Scorpio Collective August 2025? Please and thank you. Okay, and then we have the thinking woman at the bottom of this deck. Hold on a quick second, guys. Okay, thanks, guys. So the card that fell on the floor was Door to Spirit. That came out sideways. So Door to Spirit, which came out sideways, and then we have the World in the upright, and then we have Healers of the Ages that came out in reverse. Interesting, because Leo just got the same card in the reverse. Leo got Healer of the Ages in reverse as well. So Scorpio, for you guys, the strongest energy that I'm feeling for you all coming up in August 2025 is, excuse me, you guys might be going through some type of spiritual upgrade or transformation. I feel like there's going to be some type of change that you guys are going to be experiencing on a spiritual level, whether that's an increase in your spiritual gifts, meditations. I do feel like there's going to be more of a focus and concentration on the spiritual arts of some kind. And I am reading for a collective, so that is going to be different for everyone else, for everybody. But overall, especially with this World card, it means the World card for me means that like a cycle is over and that there's now room for some type of new beginning, some type of new cycle. Okay, and I do feel like on a spiritual level, this is what it's talking about, where it's the door to the spirit. So even with it coming out on the sideways, I do feel like that's something that you guys are slowly transitioning into a new level of spiritual awakening, spiritual enlightenment, however that looks for you all, okay? But definitely in terms of your spiritual connection, even to divine source, and who you are on a spiritual level. With the Healer of the Ages, however, coming out in the reverse, there's definitely some I definitely feel like there's some healing that some of you guys have to continue to do. Um, and I'm going to give you the same message I gave Leo because I feel like it's coming up for a reason intuitively. So with the healer of the ages coming out in the reverse, not only does that signify that there's maybe some more healing that you may have to do in a particular area of your life, Scorpio, but the even bigger message for you guys is to not rush your healing. Allow your healing to work itself out and allow yourself to heal in the way that you need to, in the time that you need to heal. Don't ever put any rush on healing. I would just say that to the collective as a whole, whether it's physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing, spiritual healing, and even financial healing. Allow that healing space and allow that grace for yourself and that patience for yourself to heal in the time that you need to. So that was something that Spirit definitely wanted me to get out to you guys. So that's going to be like one of your strongest energies for August. If it hasn't already started transpiring or kicking off already, definitely you'll see like a peak by August in terms of your spiritual transformation. Okay, so let's tap in to see what other messages you guys have as well. Holy Divine Spirit, what other messages do we have for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, August 2025. Please and thank you. What other messages do we have for Scorpio Collective, August 2025? What else do they need to know for the greatest and highest good? And keep in mind, Scorpio, that some of these messages are just going to also be confirmations for what you may already know on an intuitive levels. It's confirming your intuition. Yes, it's confirming your intuition for some of you all. What other messages do we have for Scorpio Collective, August 2025? Please and thank you. I don't know. I feel like some of you guys may feel like you're wanting to give up on something or someone. I don't know what that is. Mental connection. Okay. In the upright. Great. We have mental connection. Then we have tied up. Also, to remember at the bottom of the deck, this first deck here, we had thinking woman. So some of you guys are going to be in your head about something or someone. And I do feel like you may feel like at some point you want to give up on something or someone, but whatever the situation is, there's some type of mental connection that you may have with someone, that you may find that you have with someone. Then we have tied up. I do feel like tied up is more of, you may feel like, Scorpio, this could be you or your person, switch it how it applies. You may, or your person may be in an energy as we get through or get towards August. Some of you guys may end up finding that you have so much on your plate, or this person may have so much on their plate. I just feel like there's the energy of someone possibly thinking about giving up on a situation or a person because they're tied up with other things. They're tied up with certain things that they're dealing with in their life. And it could be something that they have to heal from. It may be something that they have to heal from or something that you have to heal from, Scorpio. I get more of the energy that it could be coming from you, Scorpio. You just may find and realize that there's too much on your plate to maybe give your full attention to a situation or a person. You may just feel a bit too overwhelmed and it may not have, although there may be a mental connection, you may find that you may not have the mental energy to invest in a situation or a person. But I think that's something that's definitely going to be pretty heavy on your mind, Scorpio. So there's that. And I also feel like for some of you guys, for the Scorpios that I'm addressing, I do feel like that may also make you feel a little bit out of sorts, because the Scorpios that I'm addressing right now in this reading, I feel like you guys are used to pretty, I feel like you guys are used to having definitive answers, definitive responses, and being very decisive about what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to give your energy to. And this feeling of maybe possibly feeling a bit overwhelmed or having too much on your plate, something that may be mentally taxing for you, whether it's a relationship or a situation, I feel like you may again feel like you just have too much going on, and there's something that you need to give more focus to in terms of your healing. And you may not feel, it may make you feel out of sorts to not be in a very decisive or definitive energy, and being in your head may make you feel a bit out of sorts. What I'm getting for some of you guys. Okay, what other messages, Divine Spirit, do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, August 2025? Please and thank you. I'm taking this deck in the upright only. Please and thank you, Divine Spirit. Nope. Telling me not to take this. What other messages? Thank you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio Collective, August 2025? Please and thank you. All right. Well, the first card that came out pretty much, well, it was already in the upright. I'm taking it in the upright, but player card. So there's someone who's non-committal, sweet charmer, sweet person, very kind, may even be very giving with their time and very attentive. But someone who could potentially play with your heart or plays with your heart. This could be something that you feel about someone, Scorpio, or this could be you. Take it how it resonates. But there's someone in a player energy who may come across as though they're a good catch, but underneath they're really someone who is non-committal, a bit of a player, has other options, have other people that they might be talking to at this time. But I feel like this person may make you, Scorpio, or you, however the shoe fits. I feel like this person, because it's your reading, I'm just going to read it this way. I feel like whoever this player person is, they may make you feel, Scorpio, as if, I feel like this person may make you feel like you're the only one in the world, or you're the only one that they're dealing with, or you're the only one that they have a tendency to make people feel, or someone feel, like they really are the only one and the object of their desire, the only object of their desire. They're good at being that way. And that may be something that you might already be picking up on with someone, Scorpio. So keep in mind, guys, this message is not going to be for every Scorpio, but I'm tapping in on this, and this is what I'm going to respect in terms of my messages that I need to relay to someone. It relates to somebody here. So it may be very specific for someone, but this person has that ability to make you feel like you are the only one in their world, and that they do have your undivided attention, or that you have wait a minute, you have their undivided attention. Thank you. Okay, so there's that. And then we have maybe unsure, indecisive. Did I not say that you guys were in an indecisive energy? I was feeling like you guys are in some type of indecisive energy, and that's maybe making you feel like you're a bit off your game, Scorpio. So there's definitely that energy I feel is more so coming from you. You could be unsure about this player. You could be unsure, but this could be a confirmation for someone who's been already suspecting, or maybe even feeling like this person might be playing games, or just have other options. may not be a one man. I mean, may not be a one man woman, or may not be a one woman man. Take it how it resonates, guys. And then we have countless suitors. Come through, spirit. Come through, divine spirit. Countless suitors, but you're the only one I see and want. Okay. So again, this person may have countless options, or you, Scorpio, may have countless options, but maybe you're giving your undivided attention and time and energy to one person, or maybe that person's giving their undivided attention to you. And giving you the time of day, but they have other options that they may entertain when they're not entertaining you. And it's interesting because I will say this, I don't get that this person, whether it's you or someone else, Scorpio, I don't get that this person is a bad person or negative person or has nefarious intentions. But whoever this player is in this player energy, and whoever has countless suitors, I do feel like they're just exercising their options, because I do feel like this person is single. I don't feel like there's any type of third party attachment, or I feel like this person is, and you may want something that's a little bit more one-on-one or more exclusive, or the other person might. But I feel like this person is in an energy of, I'm single, I'm free, I'm doing my thing, I'm doing me, I got options. I'm going to see what these options are about. And I do feel like even with someone who has that mindset and is, dating or seeing different people, I do feel like there's usually always one person who they enjoy the most, who they enjoy talking to the most, who they enjoy being with the most, or who seems to grab more of their attention. Okay. And that could be you, Scorpio. All right. So I felt like that was very specific for someone. And what other messages do we have, divine spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2025? Please and thank you. I'm taking this deck in the upright, divine spirit. Please and thank you. Oh, divine spirit, what other messages from the Kipper deck do we have for Scorpio Collective, August 2025? Please and thank you. We have one more for Scorpio Collective, divine spirit, August 2025. Is there one more? One more shuffle. Scorpio Collective, August. Thank you. Oops. Yep. Thank you. All right. Okay. We have here for you, Scorpio, we have Pathway. Pathway for me is just reiterating, finding out your pathway, finding out what your purpose is. And this could also point to Door to Spirit, talking about your spiritual changes that you guys might be going into August next month. As I mentioned, some type of spiritual discernment, some type of spiritual growth, some type of spiritual new gifts, some type of spiritual enlightenment, some type of more spiritual practices. This is also talking about divine spirit pointing you and guiding you on that path of some type of spiritual evolution in some type of way, shape, or form. All right. And then we have message. We got message here, and we have thoughts here. Someone's in their thoughts, someone's in their head. Again, this is the energy that some of you guys are going to be in. You're going to be very much in your thoughts and mentally. And again, this also tells me for some of you guys that do have someone in your energy that you're thinking about, that you're connected to in some way, shape, or form, there is going to be a message from them that you may receive that may put you in your thoughts and may have you thinking about, as I said before, something that you may be reconsidering, something that you may want to disconnect from, because you need to focus on something else right now in your life. But there's someone that's going to be in your thoughts, whether it's you or your person, and this could be a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male gender-wise. It doesn't have to be a male, but this could be someone in their masculine energy that's definitely going to be in their head, in their thoughts, Scorpio. And then, boom, we have unexpected income. So there could, on a financial level, there's some type of money increase or maybe even gift, some type of financial gain that's going to happen for you in the month of April 2020, not April, I'm sorry, August 2025. For some of you guys, some type of money that you don't see coming from some source or from someone. Overall, I'm liking the message, Scorpio. I just feel like whatever you do, don't stress yourself out by being in your head so much about whatever it is that's going to put you in that state of having to think. Because it may make you feel a bit overwhelmed as we get further through the month of August, going into maybe even September for some of you guys. All right, so I am going to get a declare and decree message for you guys that need to clear your energy of some things that have been maybe creating maybe long-term blockages for you, or just blockages that you need to work on right now and clear from your energy. Okay. And these are affirmations as well that I would recommend writing down, affirming out loud, maybe even writing on a piece of paper and burning. But whatever you do, if you do burn it, make sure, safety first. Okay. But definitely something that you want to declare and decree for yourself, and either burn the message or, yeah, you can either burn the message or even maybe bury the message outside. However it is that you feel comfortable, or that you're being called to really pin that message for you. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, what declare and decree message do you have for Scorpio Collective? Anything else? Any other declare and decree message for Scorpio Collective, August 2025, please and thank you. One more shuffle. One more shuffle for Scorpio Collective if there's another declare and decree message. Okay. Nope. Okay, we have, interesting. We have the declare and decree. It says, all unforgiveness of myself and others are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So Scorpio, you want to say, I declare and decree. You definitely want to write this down, of course, and speak out loud into the universe. Again, you can write it on paper and burn it, or however you want to dispose of that, and really cement it into your energy. I declare and decree all unforgiveness of myself and others are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. And you can take a picture here, pause this. And this also could be why the Healer of Ages came out in reverse for you guys. Could be an energy of having to forgive that still needs to be healed and cleared from your energy. Okay. All right. So let's get 3 Archangel messages and or answers for you guys. You guys can think of a question if you want right now. And I'm going to ask for 3 Archangel responses, answers, and or messages for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Collective, August 2025, or actually not August 2025. Messages that you need to know now. Okay. Holy Archangels, Holy Divine Spirit, what 3 messages do you have for Scorpio Collective at this moment? As we begin to close out the reading, Okay. All right. So we have, oh, this is interesting. We have ask help from others, Scorpio. That may be difficult for some of you guys. That's the energy that I'm getting in the feeling that I'm getting right away. For some of you guys, it could be difficult for you guys to ask for help. But Divine Spirit and your archangels and your spirit guides are encouraging you guys to ask for help. If that's something that you've been thinking about and wondering, this is your answer that yes, you need to ask for help. And you wouldn't be encouraged to ask for help, Scorpio, if you were not going to get it. Okay, just want to put that out there as well. And then we have no with an exclamation mark and not the right time. So no, something is not the right time. It's different for everybody. You guys will know if that is your message. So whatever you might have been thinking about doing or saying or acting on, no, it's not the right time. You'll know if it resonates with you or not. Okay. Or you might have been thinking about, yeah, moving forward with something or someone. And again, only if it resonates, but something is not, no, something is not the right time, Scorpio. So I'm also going to leave you guys with your affirmation. This is the affirmation that you also want to speak out loud and say to yourself that you need to hear at this time for now and as we move towards August 2025. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the affirmation you want Scorpio Collective to hear at this time that they need to know and speak over their life? Holy Divine Spirit, what affirmation do we have for Scorpio Collective and the affirmation that they need to speak over their lives? Please and thank you. Thank you. I love this. You guys have gotten some similar messages that Leo has gotten. So I don't know if you guys are connected to a Leo or you have some Leo heavy in your chart someplace. But some of these messages Leo received as well. They even received the no. But Leo also received the same affirmation. It says, I am grateful for who I am and can be. I am grateful for who I am and can be. All right, Scorpio, it was a pleasure doing your message. I don't get to do your readings too often because I really have a very low viewership for Scorpio, but I definitely felt moved to give you guys your August 2025 messages. And so with that being said, I hope that these messages resonated and that you find some messages in here that were helpful. In any case, guys, until the next upload, be well, be at peace. Ashe.